Hello everyone! Welcome to It's Crochet O'Clock. My name is Stephanie and we do this virtual live chatting and gathering and crafting on whatever it is with the yarny things almost every single Monday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Almost. Sometimes there are things that pop up that will not allow us to do that like last week, but thankfully you guys are all very kind when I have to take a week off for various reasons. I'm very happy that I am back. If this is your first time ever participating in a YouTube live, please make sure that you are logged into your YouTube account. If you're not, then it's not going to allow you to participate in the live chat. Also, while you're doing that, please make sure that you select live chat from the drop-down menu. Sometimes, almost all the time, it actually defaults over to top chat, which means that you're not going to get all of the comments that come through. Sometimes I'm going to respond to something and you will end up being lost in the sauce because you did not see the comment. We don't want that to happen to you. A little disclaimer before we start. There are a lot of locals here. We've been doing this live chat on Monday evenings for a very long time, but we do have the three musketeers here, otherwise known as Freaky Geek, Sue, and Anthony. If you say something and a pun can be made from it, one of those three, it's almost guaranteed they are going to jump on it, make a funny at your expense. Just go with it. They're locals. They're not being mean. It's all in good fun. It's all for the laughs. Let's see who all we have in chat. Ooh, there's lots and lots of people. There's Shelly. Hello, Shelly. And Crochet Nana and Carol and Christine and Sue is here. I am convinced I saw a photo of a cat wearing a crazy crocheted hat, and it said, "This is why I always puke on your bed." I am almost positive that Sue is the one that did that. You're not going to convince me otherwise. There's Terry and Joe and Raylee. Hello. And Miss Ruth and Ida, and then DB. We have DB, and I know that Ida is here. I think Steph is here. Kim is still with her children doing the homeschool thing. I don't think that they've switched back to regular school yet. So, the wind. I mean, I'm so thankful for the wind. It's 100 degrees here today, you guys, otherwise known as boiling. I hope that you guys can't hear my fan in the background. If you can, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to deal with the very low whirl that is going on, because all of these lights that are here, all the 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights, they get super hot. And it's 100 degrees. I need that little breeze coming through at me, so I hope that you guys can deal with it. Heather MacArthur from stormy South Carolina. I too am from South Carolina. Hello family, welcome. Thumbs, guys. Yes, the thummies. Make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up button. Switch this over here. What are you guys doing? Alicia's watching the ads. Thank you so much. You look so fancy and well rested. Oh, why thank you. Thank you very much. I did not mean for that. Can't hear your fan over my heater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi from New Zealand. The kids went back to school yesterday, so I'm only here for the first hour. Oh, Jen. But you know what? I'm glad that you're getting a break. I'm very glad that you're getting a break. There's Diana and Miss Terry. Hello. 1, 2, 2. She does look fancy. I just put my hair up. The only it's up in one of those stupid little claw clip things, and the only reason that I put it up is because I just couldn't bear the heat with me. Thank you guys. I didn't mean to be fanciful tonight, but thank you just the same. Made it, had to feed the cats and put them to bed. Aw, the babies. The babies. Was admiring your earrings. These earrings, and I had another pair here for months. I had another pair here, but I actually put them up with the rest of my jewelry. These are little hanks of yarn, and she used nurturing fibers. I think this one I think is fusion, but she's made some in all bamboo too. It is my good friend Bonnie Barker from Bonnie Bay Crochet. Her daughter, Becky Bluebush, is the one who makes these, and she sells them in her Etsy store. But she's in South Carolina right now taking care of her grandmother, while Bonnie is up north at home having a break from taking care of her mother-in-law. So I'm not sure if she's shipping out right now or not, but maybe one of the moderators is Dee here. I don't know if Dee is here or not. Dee's normally pretty good at finding links rather closely. A close-up. Let me see. These are white, so I don't know if I can get this up to the screen. There we go. Oh, stop wiggling. See, it's a little hank of yarn. Stop wiggling. They want to see you. I don't know. You can't, the camera in the lights is really blowing out the color, but that's what it is. It's just a tiny little hank of yarn. I love them so, so, so much. I love them. Well, hello, Miss Sally. Carol said it's 100 there also. Oof. Man. Let's see. I almost feel like I should get changed out of my jammies for something more presentable. No. No, see, you can only see the top half of me. Y'all are lucky that I am not broadcasting from an ice bath, because I really wanted to. I just wanted to put all the ice in my bathtub and fill it with cold water and just crawl into it. So just be thankful that that's not the situation going on today. They are adorable. They are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. I did have 3 pair, but I gave a pair to Jennifer while I was in New York City because she didn't have any. Hello, Kimberly from Ohio. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, wait, hold on. I gotta see where I am in my notes. Slip stitching to the chain bangs. Gotta figure out what I'm doing. Okay, now I know where I'm at. Too hot for me and my sister, 75 degrees. Listen, I would be okay with it if I had central heating and air, but I do not. You are shifting in our way, and Minnesota going to be 80 for a few days. Oof, I would take 80. Too soon to be that hot. It is. Hello, Miss Gabby. You know what else it's too soon for? Tropical storms, but we got one. Lord mercy. Hello, Amanda from Sydney. Thanks for the Good Loops Eco yarn. I love the colors. Oh, I'm so glad that you love them. Oh, you know what? I need to go back. Because this was... Wait. Oh, too far. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Come here. Alright, so that was right. You would think that I would remember this since it's my own design, but no, of course not. Where's Freaky Geek? I don't know. Sure could use a snowstorm. You know what, Shelly? Right now in this moment, I'm going to agree with you. I'm absolutely going to agree with you, but I would be happier if we could just meet in the middle between Hellfire and Hell Frozen Over. If we could just meet in the middle, I would be happy. Stephanie, our children go back to school next Monday. I think Spanner Chick may be thrilled just a little. I'm sure she is. Bless her heart. Ignore the tropical storm, it'll go away. I'm sure it will, eventually. They all do eventually. Does anyone know of a place that has monthly crochet project challenges or something like that? I don't know. I'm sure that there's Facebook groups that do something like that. I would do it in my group. I just don't have the time to man it. One of the admins would have to be, or the moderators would have to be in charge of that sucker, and I could not guarantee that I would be able to participate. Hello, Miss Julie. Forgot to say hi to you. Velvet said 80 here in Wyoming. It's miserable for us northerners. My hubs is in West Texas and keeps telling me how hot it is. It's bad. What you making? I'm doodling. It was something that wasn't a doodle, and I worked on it for 2 weeks, and I was in love with it right until the moment that I blocked it for the second time, and then I hated it. So, you know, I'm working on something. I'm trying to get back up to the point where I still loved it, and try something different, but I'm using a different color yarn than what you patrons saw, because I have frogged that one so much that the yarn is just gone kind of on me. Does that ever happen to you guys? Probably not, because I think that I'm the queen of frogging. Nobody else frogs as much as I do. I am shocked and amazed. Hello, Miss Wanda. Miss Wanda, I saw your message. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Please let me know how much it is and how much the shipping is, and I will immediately PayPal it to you. Immediately PayPal it to you. Miss Wanda found me all of the copies that I needed of Crochet World magazine this issue, because I cannot find them around here, because where I'm at, everything is still, well, they've just reopened back up, but I don't know if Hobby Lobby is reopened or not, and I don't know if they have the magazine, because they were closed down before the magazine actually came out, so I don't think that their shipment would have made it there. And it was the first time me and Jennifer with Good Loops was ever in a magazine, so that's a big deal, and I need copies for, you know, the family and for our shadow box and all of that good stuff. I'm in a slump and can't get motivated. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know those feelings. I do. You're definitely a frog queen. I am. God, I hope that was 3 and I wasn't supposed to do it double. Everyone is doing a temperature blanket. Proper Pineapple is doing a knit-along shawl. Oof. I can't give that much attention to a proper temperature blanket. You know, like once a week sit down and do all of the temperatures for the day. I can't do that. I would be able to do one, like if I picked a special year in a special place, like an anniversary blanket or a birthday blanket or a graduation blanket, something like that, I would be able to do. But to commit to doing a sitting down every weekend, no, that's not me. Which issue are you in? This latest issue, the June issue. Waiting on hoops for Jean Ann. Yeah. Come here. Oh, really? Come on. Make a dishcloth as a palette cleanser. I love dishcloths, you guys. I really do. I love making dishcloths. They're so quick. They're so useful. And you get that feeling of completion and satisfaction so much sooner. Sorry, I keep going off frame. I do not mean to. I apologize. My Hobby Lobby is open in Texas. You can go online. Nah. I have a digital subscription, so I will have a look. Yep, we're there. I have a digital subscription as well, but I want the hard copy for this one, you know, because it's kind of special. Hello, Christina. Welcome. I did 2 temperature blankets, one for my daughter, her first year living in New York State, and one for a baby's first year. See, I could do things like that. I could, you know, like map out my way and then just go about it. But 365 days committing to a project? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I like dishcloths also. I like to make them with the cotton scrubby yarn. Ooh, I hate working with that stuff. I might be the freak that's a little bit different, but I despise working with that stuff. I will avoid it at all costs. I have 2 hanks of it sitting right over there. When I went to go dig this crochet hook out, I saw it. My nose wrinkled, or my top lip wrinkled. Also, you can try out new stitch patterns and play around that way and make something useful. Yep. I made a pair of slippers for my first grandchild. It will be a while before she can wear them, though. Oh, how sweet. I still have to finish last year's temperature blanket. See, Sally knows. That's exactly what would happen to me. You're not alone, Sally. I would be in the same boat. I'd probably get 1 month done and be bored with it. Not even gonna lie to you. Or have other things take precedence, because I only have so much time. So if I have time to crochet, most of the time I'm working on a project for Good Loops, or I'm working on a project for It's Crochet O'Clock, or I'm filming something. I don't have that kind of time. Do not. Come here. Wait, not there. Here. You better settle down. It's kind of bunching up with the smaller hook. Hello, Miss Beverly. Sally said she did half the year. That matters. It does. What in Sam Hill did I write to myself, you guys? Seriously. Oh. Stitch. No. No, let go. Alright, I did that. Skip 1, 2, and then trying to figure out my own notes here. 2, 3, 4. It didn't even make any sense. What in Sam Hill was I doing? Where's my picture? Where is my picture? Reasons why my testers always have such issues. What in Sam Hill? Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay. Anything searching for? Still doesn't look right though. Hang on. So this ended with 2. Can't even understand myself. Testers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, Miss D. Got all that Joann's had. Michael's didn't have any. Don't think Hobby Lobby carry magazines. Found the rest at Walmart. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much. All right, where is my double? 1, 2, 3. Here. Slip stitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping the 2. And double. That's what it was. I started off wrong. Now it's all better. Now it's all a whole lot better. I'm glad I'm not the only one who writes notes or patterns that when I go back I have a hard time understanding what I wrote. Yeah, you know, it happens. It really does. Oh, that's not a single crochet. It's not a single crochet. This is slippy slip. 1, 2. Slippy slip. Yes, us testers cannot read your mind. You can't even read your own mind. Listen, Sherry knows what I mean. Most of the time. Most of the time. And I don't want to hear that, okay? You guys somehow managed when we were doing Jean Ann that's hanging on the wall back there, you guys. It went through all of the testers. I think there was 6 or 7 testers that tested that pattern. Every single one of them went through the entire thing and missed that at the increase point, there is a point where you increase from 10 points to 20 points. The way that I wrote it in the pattern, if you would have followed it the way that I wrote it in the pattern, instead of increasing from 10 to 20, it would have increased from 10 to 40. And nobody got it. Nobody. Every single one of them knew exactly what I meant, and they all just went zip right on by. Is Bonnie heading back to South Carolina already? She has no clue because she can't read her own pattern. I can read my own pattern, okay? I was just having difficulties for a moment because I did not follow my own instructions as I wrote them. This is fine. This is all fine. See, there's Sherry. Sherry understands me. She knows what I mean. Come here. Come here. Well, there's Freaky Geek. Hello, Freaky Geek. Folks were starting to wonder about you. Come here. We're slipping. Come on. All right. Come here. Is that normal for an instructor not to follow directions? Listen, it happens sometimes, okay? It happens sometimes. Even to me. Is that the next one we will be testing? I don't know yet. I thought that it would be, but when I finished it and I blocked it, I hated it. Hated it. So maybe. Who knows though? I'm being super diligent about it. I've been working on it for 2 weeks. I've frogged it 4 complete times. It's much worse if you write the pattern, leave it for a year or two, and then try to interpret it again and wonder what your shorthand actually meant. Jen, are you talking about Ahura? I probably said that wrong, but please don't hate me. And yes, I can imagine how that would have been a nightmare, and I do not want your job. You could not pay me to do the job that you are doing with that crochet along for you guys. I can't short things anymore. I don't even know why I attempt to read your comments, Freaky. I don't even know why I try. Come here, get in there. You come here too. So everybody behave, act like you have some upbringing. Mercy, let me manipulate you. I am stuffing my face and I am here. Oh, Ruth. I understand. Sometimes it has to happen. Sometimes you just can't wait. Oh, heck. Frogged only 4 times. You have about 6 more froggings to go. You stop it, Sue. I'm talking about my own patterns. Aurora, not pronounced the way you said it. I know. Ahura. It's been a long time. See, it's been a long time since I heard Maxine say the word. Was another matter altogether. Oh, hello, Miss Lily. Really? Why do you keep doing this to me on this same stitch? Stop it. You're embarrassing me. Only frogged 4 times. Did y'all see Sue just put a curse on me? She put the voodoo on me. That was Sue putting the voodoo on me. Cursing me to frog this 6 more times before I finally get it. Rude. Would it be selfish of me to let the kids fend for themselves and lock myself in my room for 2 hours to knit? Absolutely not. I mean, wait, how old are your kids? I should probably ask that before I answer. Is that number 3 thread? No, ma'am, it is not. This is Nurturing Fibers Eco Lush. It's a fingering weight yarn. Depends on their age. Yep. 17, 9, and 5. Okay, so the 9-year-old and the 5-year-old, yeah, maybe. It's time for the bologna sandwich. Alright, how did I end this sucker? Where am I at? Okay. Right here. Alright. Hey. I think I know what this round is, but I just want to double check and, you know, follow my own instructions to make sure that I'm doing what I did before, because I liked this part of it. Come here. Okay. Hello, John. Welcome. Tell the 27-year-old to, or the 17-year-old to watch the siblings. Yeah, you just gotta do better with planning next time, that's all. That's all. Just do better with planning next time. And before long, you'll be like all the rest of them. And on weeks when I can't be here with you, you'll still sit there with your iPad and your headphones on, and you'll lie to them and tell them that it's mommy's knitting time. What are you making? I'm not telling you what I'm making. I'm doodling. See, an old friend told me to duct tape to the wall. It works well. Oh my. I do not condone duct taping your children to the walls. We do not condone that, for the record. Giving them low doses of NyQuil, on the other hand, completely acceptable. Completely. It's a joke. Lord Jesus, somebody's going to see this. My comment section is going to explode. I can't believe that you're condoning that. Settle down, Susan. It's a joke. Oh, Kayla said I won't be here long because I have to buy food, but I wanted to stop and say hi. Hello, Kayla. I have to do that now when I need to count. She said something about it, but not sure how soon. I didn't think that she was going back so soon. Didn't she say that they had something planned? I forget what it was. I don't know. But you know what? I have zero concept of time, okay? Zero concept of time. I almost woke up this morning and got ready to go into work. And I'm off today. Yeah, zero concept of time. Whiskey in their milk. Velcro wall, then stick them up there. Hey! For all of you guys who are new to It's Crochet O'Clock, we like to joke. We do not do these things to our children. I feel the need to point that out. Okie dokie, Wanda. Wanda must be at home. It's a rare time. Wanda doesn't ever get to be at home. Come here. I have a friend who has 3 boys, and the 2 oldest duct taped the youngest to a pole in the basement. Lord have mercy. Boys. That's all I can say. Boys. I don't know how any of you men made it out of adolescence. They have a chalk wall in the living room to keep them entertained. I finished it last week and even framed it with trim. Aww! What fun! So Stephanie, how does one get one of your fancy thermal cups? The fancy tumbler one, that's the 6-month reward for the $20 level patron. So you should be in that because you just upgraded, didn't you? You just upgraded, so that will be on its way to you eventually. But if you're talking about this one, you buy this one from the merch shop. Sorry, I had to sell some permits. Hopefully I didn't miss much. We just chit-chatting. That's all we doing. Just chit-chatting. Did you figure out a stitch for your blanket? Your next blanket with that yarn, Shelly? I got in yesterday on my 34 now. I have so much to do and very little time to do it. Aw. Poor thing. What's supposed to be doing? Yes. Ooh, I got scared there for a second. Thought I was putting too many stitches in these. No. Poor Shelly's having issues trying to decide what blanket she wants to make next. She's already been through like 3 different stitches, and she hasn't liked any of them. It'll come to you eventually. Come on. I have 3 older brothers. We may or may not have tied a babysitter to a chair when playing Cowboys and Indians. Sue. I haven't had time to crochet at work. Oh, bless. Bless, bless, bless. We did not use our time wisely. I'm playing yarn chicken with my corner to corner. Ooh, I hope you win. I always get so nervous with yarn chicken. My anxiety just goes through the roof. Shame on work for disrupting your creativity. I know, right? Like Shelly and I literally just had 8 weeks. 8 weeks of work with so much opportunity. Well, that's a fib, because the first like 2 or 3 weeks was pretty daggum stressful. Super, super stressful. And our job descriptions changed, and then things started to lax out a little bit. But we still didn't have a lot. But anywho, like the last 2 weeks at work, we've had so much time to crochet. So much time to crochet. Do you think that I completed anything? No. No. Well, that's a lie, because during this I designed and wrote Jean Ann and published it. We need to go on lockdown for 1 more month, right? So we can go to work, just so we can just have time to watch TV and crochet uninterrupted. I played and lost at Yarn Chicken twice while trying to finish off my Ahura blanket. It's bothering me that I cannot remember how to say that. I wonder if I still have... Hang on. Search. I wonder if, because you know how it saves photos and videos. I don't think it saves voice messages. That was what, like almost, was 2 years ago when that blanket, wait, when was this? I don't even know. I don't even know. It bothers me. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Shelly. You remember how happy I was when I left work on Saturday because I finished it? And then I got home and I blocked it and I hated it. So I'm starting over. Oh. It's time to flip. I can't exactly remember where I went to hating it. I have to look at the picture. This next one is going to have to be. What am I saying to myself? Seriously. I don't know what I'm saying to myself. What did I do? I don't know. Let's see if we can figure this mess out. Because this was, let me see, slip stitch up to, come here. Sorry guys, I know you're chatting. Hey, get through there. 5, 2, 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, now I remember. Okay, now I know where I am. Oh, thank you. I'm working on it. It'll get there. One, 2, 3. What are you doing? 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Sometimes I make no sense. I make no sense to my own self. Thank God I'm mostly an only child. How are you mostly? Do I want to know? Uh-oh. What did Joey say? It's a wonder most of us survived our siblings. Eh. Now you know how us testers feel. Listen. I'm doing it. It's just taking me a minute. I have a stepsister who didn't come along until I was 13. So that's how he has decided that he is mostly an only child. Mostly. Welcome back, Freaky. What's for dinner tonight? The testers feel testy. Yes, they do. I've been watching an 8-year-old and an 11-and-a-half-year-old all day and helping them with school while having a migraine since yesterday. Fun times. That is not what I count as fun times. I mean, I know that you meant that sarcastically, but that is not what I count as fun times at all. Oh, what am I doing? Settle down, Stephanie. Goodness. Getting a little bit chain happy over here. Pork roast? Ooh. I made a roast yesterday, so I have some leftover roast. I don't know if I'm going to eat it or not, because I may just lay down in a cool bath with ice cubes and a whole thing of ice cream and have that for dinner this evening. I had Sonic fries with the cheeseburger and a limeade. Ugh. How was the pot roast? It was fabulous. It was wonderful. But I don't think that I want to eat anything hot. Oh, Steph, I thought of you yesterday. My dad was coming over for the race, so I went to the fish market and we had clam boil. Oh, man. Shrimp. No, but thank you for thinking of me. Hello, Hazel. Lord Jesus. It's like the hottest part of the day right now. What is it? Come here. What is it? It's still 95. It's still 95. And sunset isn't until 7:50. And then as soon as the sun sets at 8 p.m., it drops down to 88. Mercy. Went to the fish market to clam. Freaking. Oh, mercy. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Fried chicken chef salad with homemade bread and avocado and goulash beer. Is there anyone here who could not use a Furl's Odyssey? Probably me. I've never had one, but probably me because I'm so accustomed to using these. Come here. Do not fight it. Do not fight it. We're not fighting here. We're working together. We're making something beautiful. Don't fight me. Just let me in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me back out. Thank you. Oh. I didn't even need to go there. Wait. It would be nice if I would read my own pattern. Okay. Come here. Good night. Just stop it. Thank you. Gosh, why does it have to be so difficult? Okay. You tell that yarn. I'm telling it. Well, first you want it in, then you want it out. You're as bad as... Listen. Things just... I have... That was my phone. Because I think my moderators are trying to talk to me. No. I don't know. No, that's not the moderators. Hang on.
Hey Stephanie, this is Delbert from It's Delbert O'Clock. I want to do a shout out to all my people and for all my chimichangas. Go whoop whoop.
Oh, there's a voice message from Delbert. I hope that the little ones heard that. He's thinking about them. Oh, mercy. What was I talking about? I forget what I was talking about. I just completely lost track. I'm awake now. Did they scream? Oh. My boys will be disappointed that they missed Delbert. Oh, well maybe you can fast forward the replay for them and let them hear Delbert's message. Is that 1, 2, 4, 5, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. My little ones laughed as soon as they heard the voice and we couldn't hear what he said. Aw, do you guys want me to replay it? Is it? Hold on. Let's see, because I can replay. Hold on. Oh, I woke you up by dropping my phone. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, wait.
This is Delbert.
What?
Delbert from it. This is Delbert from It's Delbert O'Clock. I want to do a shout out to all my people. And for all my chimichangas, go whoop whoop.
Oh my goodness. You guys. Seriously. Um... Tree pollen is the worst. I agree. It's not okay. Bye-bye, Kayla. Where am I at? Whoa. I'm glad that Delbert can make you guys smile and laugh. Now we have to watch Deadpool so they know what a chimichanga is. Okay, now they're going. Now they are in bed going woo woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mercy. See, the problem is like here is there's no trees here, so the wind always blows here, and there's no grass because it's the desert. And I swear they bring all of the winds, bring all of the pollen and all of the junk and all of the yuck from Arizona right on over to us. Why you gotta do me like that? John, my 12-year-old, has watched Deadpool with me. Deadpool's kind of crazy. Okay. Okie dokie. What did I watch? Oh, you guys, I binge watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix. I have never been so angry while also being completely enthralled and addicted to a show in my life. You remember how Game of Thrones, like every season, we would all get mad and upset because they would just randomly kill off our favorite character or, you know, like entire clans of people all at once, and we all hated it. It was a big to-do. Well, it's worse. It's like the writers of The Last Kingdom went, here, hold my beer. Because as soon as you get attached to a character or attached to a particular storyline, gone. No joke. I was so mad so many times. Hello, Leela. Doing well, Leela. Thank you for asking. 1, 2. We have pollen from everything, flowers, grass, trees, you name it. We have it. If you don't want to sneeze or cough in public when wearing a mask, people flip out. Yeah, I understand. Well, hello, Kat, who unfortunately got woke up in the middle of the night over in the UK by a car alarm, but we're so happy that you're here. Hey, Sandy. I have a question about upcoming Snowball Express. Can they be round blankets? Yes, they can be. Of course they can be. Just got to make sure that they at least measure the longest width, which would be a pretty big round blanket, if we're being honest. Speaking of the Snowball Express, I got another blanket. So that means that we'll have a Snowball Express unboxing. Not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday, because that will be the last Sunday of the month. Blankets for a round table. No blankets for the Snowball Express, Freaky. You know this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that would be a really big round blanket, Sandy. I don't know if you'd want to go there or not. Hello, Forever Frogging. Welcome. Whew, Lord. It is hot, y'all. Freaky, stop running indoors. Oh. Nope, no running in my house, just running away from the computer. That's still running indoors. Hoping shipping costs goes down some. Shipping costs for what? I highly doubt that shipping costs are going to go down, considering that the postal service is in trouble, and they just had a raise of their rates, so I don't think that they're going to go down. If anything, they'll go up again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tell her make all the blankets. All the blankets. I think I'm about ready to start sweating. Might be. Or glistening, rather, since I'm a lady. To ship all of these blankets. Yeah, I don't look for shipping prices to go down anytime soon, unfortunately. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man. Sparkle. Is that what you do, Sally? You sparkle? I tend to glisten. I can feel it coming on. I'm telling you, a cold bath is calling my name. I might throw my body into shock. So if I die, y'all, I love you. But I just couldn't take the heat anymore. So I sent my body into shock, accidentally, of course. And then I drown in the bathtub of cold water. I ordered more yarn from Lion Brand to match some special yarn given to me. I know shipping is slow because of the virus, but I ordered it on the 5th, and it is still not here from New Jersey to Texas. Listen, I had one order that I shipped out here from Good Loops in New Mexico that went to Illinois, okay? I sent this out on the 28th. It just got there on the 13th. They held it in Chicago for like 2 weeks before they released it, and that was priority 2-day mail, I think. It was either priority 2 or 3-day mail, and it took all that time to get to her. I was so cranky. I went to the beach Saturday and sunburned the tops of my feet. You know what that's called, John? That's called karma. I tell my monsters they can sweat because athletes sweat. Well, I'm not an athlete, I'm a lady. We glisten. Susan said, I'm with you on not liking the heat. It hasn't gotten hot here yet, but it's coming. It's 63 here right now. Ooh, I would love me some 63-degree weather. Listen, right now I would be... Bye-bye, Beverly. Hello, Holly. I'd be happy with some 70-degree weather. Heck, even 75-degree weather. I mailed an envelope to a lady in Canada, mailed on April 7th, delivered on May 15th. Lord. Crazy shipping times are long. I expected regular mail to be long, but not priority, right? I'm pretty sure it might have been regular mail. Hang on. Excuse me. No, I take that back. It was mailed out on the 27th, and it took until May 13th to get there. And it was sent... Hold on. No, it was sent as a first-class package, is what it was sent as. Not priority. But still, I mean, honestly. Where's all of my ones from? Let me see, was this the one? Trying to see, there goes one. One to Canada that was sent out. Oh no, it's in Chicago. I sent it out on the 11th. It made it to Chicago on the 14th, and there hasn't been an update since going to Canada. You got a squeak toy in the room. Yes, yes, I do. Warm is fine, hot beyond ridiculous is not. See, I concur. I completely concur. Thank you for all the blesses. My gas bill came the day before it was due. Luckily, I pay online. Wow. I got a phone call from my electric company saying that they were not actually reading our meters and that they were just going to do an average for our electric bill, and then after the whole COVID situation, we would catch up and square up. Kind of sense does that make? I concur. Also lives in the desert. Yeah. Oh, I might be sneezing again. Lord. I was so sad this weekend. I got on the Good Loops website. It was going to order yarn, but you're out of all of the colors that I want. Oh, Hope, I'm so sorry, okay? We're trying. We're trying to get a plane out of South Africa. But we are trying. The yarn has made it from the farm to Jennifer, from Jennifer to our shipping company, and we are waiting for a plane. Welcome back, Wanda. I'm heating up some soup. Oof. I can't even. I may seriously just sit there and in the bathtub of cold water and eat grapes for dinner. That may very well happen. Better to sneeze than cry, that's true. Why can't they trust people to read their own meters and put the info in online or something like that? I don't know, probably because most people aren't very trustworthy and they would lie. Don't blame them on that front. Welcome back, DB. 95 today and I made vegetarian soup for dinner. Oof. Only 2 more rows left to do on the Gypsy Queen before half motifs and edging. Yay! What fun! Where was I? All right. Yummy virtual bite. Welcome back, Terry. Boy, everybody was just getting phone calls, huh? And Joe is back. Joe actually lost internet. Thank you, Debbie. What have I missed? All the crazy. I'll have to use Delbert's fan mail again. Lord, I need somebody sitting over here like, I need Delbert sitting over here fanning me. That's what I need happening. Because it feels so much better like when the wind is just right there in your face. Have mercy. Just have mercy. And Miss Molly went to bed, but she's back on the couch next to me because she has a tooth about to fall out and it's bugging her. Aw. Blessings. Blessings. Did you see the thing about the little girl who lost her tooth but insisted that her mom make the tooth fairy a face mask? So her mom had to make a teeny tiny little face mask for a fairy because the daughter was upset that the fairy was going from house to house to house and could get exposed to the coronavirus. DB, Miss Stephanie can't read her own pattern and she is hot. She's going to sit in the tub with ice cream and grapes later. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's my plans. What color is the yarn that you're using? I am using Ruby Pink. This is Eco Lush Ruby Pink. Delbert would probably want you to fan him and peel grapes for him too, right? He would. Like, I could totally see him peeling the grapes for him. And that little suckerfish thinks he owns the joint. You need a small fan in there. I have a fan. I have a ceiling fan, and I have a fan that's out there in the other room pointing in this way. I did have it closer in here so I could feel the wind better, but I could see on the microphone levels that it would be very annoying for you guys, so I pushed it back. But it's okay, alright? Like, I'm gonna make it. I'm a trooper. I'm an island girl, for heaven's sakes. I can deal with heat. Oh, I can deal with it. It's okay. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. It shows a burnt orange on my device. No. That's very pink. It is very, very, very pink. It's way too cold to eat ice cream. Oh, honey. I don't know. Have you seen the size of my hind parts? It's never too anything for ice cream. It's always a-okay for ice cream. I used to peel grapes for my kids. I ain't never peeled a grape a day in my life. Ever. See, we eat ice cream even in the winter. See? That's what I'm saying. Molly informs me that the Tooth Fairy is magic and doesn't need a mask, so I can leave my sewing machine unplugged. Well, and even if she didn't, she's got one now because that little girl's mama made one. So no worries on that front. The Tooth Fairy has a mask. Yes, I have tried frozen grapes, and I love frozen grapes. You know, my favorite wine ever is called ice wine, and it only comes from one region in Germany, and it's made from frozen grapes. Real ice wine only comes from one place in Germany, and it is glorious. Stunningly beautiful, glorious. If it wasn't so expensive and wasn't so hard to get, I would drink a whole bottle every night. I love it. It's glorious. Wait, that's not where you're supposed to be. Come here. I live in Alaska and at negative 30 degrees I eat ice cream. That's what I'm saying. I'll eat ice cream all the time. Oh, Joe knows what ice wine is. Oh, nobody ever knows what ice wine is. I'm so happy that somebody knows what ice wine is. Is it a sweet wine? Yes, it's very, very, very sweet. It's a dessert wine, and it's glorious, and I would just drink it all. Would drink it all. I've been wanting to try ice wine. It's hard to find because, you know, the grapes that they use for it only grow in one region of Germany. One, two, three. Have you tried putting yarn in the freezer when it's hot? I need to hear more about this. My mom bought me my favorite plum wine for Mommy's Day. You are making me want to have some tonight. Oof. Mmm. I just said that ice wine is wonderful. Yes, it is. It's glorious. I love it oh so much. I just learned not long ago what ice wine was. A friend was talking about it on Facebook one day. It's beautiful. It really is. It's expensive over here, but it's good. I will eat ice cream under a pile of blankets in the winter. I know that's right. Load me up next to the heater and I'll sit there and eat my ice cream. Does that make the yarn cold water? Oh, mercy. No, seriously though, why would you put yarn in the freezer? According to Wiki, it's also grown in British Columbia, Canada. Is it really? It's been a really, really long time since I've had ice wine. I'm talking like over a decade since I've had ice wine. Maybe they were able to get the grapes to grow up there since then. 1, 2. How wonderful would that be? Hey, my Aunt Jeannie, and I love you very much. Hello. They make ice wine around Lake Erie. You better stop it. Really? I got family up that way. I will hit them up. I wonder if it tastes the same though. I wonder if it tastes the same as the German kind. Because I'm going to feel bad if y'all go and get some of that Canada ice wine and it's not glorious, because the German ice wine is glorious. I'm going to feel bad if y'all put that in your mouth and then make an ugly face. I cannot talk about the Canadian version. Only the German version, guys. Whew. And of course, the hottest day of the week has to be Monday. Has to be. The day when I'm going to be in here. Rude Probably not, depending on the climate and the atmosphere and weather. It's probably not going to taste the same. It will be like a fake Tim Tam, right? Everybody will be in the Facebook group posting pictures of their ice wine going, Stephanie, you lied to me. This is rotten. Oh. Oh no. The Canadian version tastes like maple syrup and hockey pads. I don't doubt it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's see what we have going on here.
Hey, Stephanie, I'm coming your way to fan you down. So you be cooler, okay? I'm coming your way. Oh, watch out! That big truck almost got me. Oh, that one almost got me. I'm coming.
Which one of y'all called Delbert? Oh, you know when you laugh, you get hot. And it's already so hot. It's so hot, you guys. Whew. Oh, man. Oh, I can't. I cannot. I absolutely cannot. I'm calming down. I hope he's not riding a bike in the middle of the road, right? Right? You have mercy. Well, I wonder when he'll show up to fan me. He'll probably walk into the house and immediately decide that I have to fan him. Elbow cough. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Delbert, if you can hear me, be careful. That was great. That was great. It'll be even greater if he comes to actually fan me. That would be glorious. Whew. I needed that laugh. I did too. It was very nice. I can just see Delbert holding one of those big feather fans like you see in the movies, right? I mean, I'm worth it, right? I'm totally worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth that. Frozen grapes. Steph, I bought a little portable fan from Target, and bottom you put water so you can spritz yourself. The fan itself is very quiet. Oh, I might look into that. A huge rhubarb leaf works just as good as a fan. My Aunt Jeannie said, holding the fan and feeding her frozen grapes. I deserve it. I deserve it. I do. You're not going to convince me otherwise. Delbert is bringing you grapes for you to peel. Probably. How did I end this sucker? Okay. One more round down. You need to keep your health up. I know. I truly do. I have a whole brand new package of grapes in the refrigerator. Now I'm seriously considering putting those suckers in the freezer. Well, there is a saying, if you don't know who's who, you're probably them. You think? Oh, there we go. That's that spot right there. Oh, that's better. Okay. Whew. All right. This was the one. Yeah, this is where it started to go haywire. This is where I didn't like it. Where's my pen? Let me write this down. Haywire. Making a line. I have no idea. Freaky is having a conversation with somebody, and it's always crazy when that happens. Slip stitch. Let's do halves. Yeah, let's do halves. Nanny would put a bowl of ice in front of her fan. I remember. It's not okay. You know, we're not meant for it. How did you ever survive childhood in the South? We had central heating and air, honey. And we had the beach. Where you could just like float around in the ocean. And everything would be fine. Just fine. Not here. But I will get some ice cream and send you cold thoughts. I have some ice cream. I have some lovely, lovely, lovely butter pecan. Mm-hmm. That pattern almost looks like sea turtles. Does it? Does it really? What size yarn and hook are you using? From Susan. I'm sorry, I did not see. This is fingering weight yarn. It's Eco Lush from Nurturing Fibers, and I am using a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. Otter paws. Man, I miss living on the beach in the summer. Get too hot and just run and jump in the water and boom, cool. Exactly. Swamp. Oh, wait. Hold on, I gotta go back up. What did Sue say? But you did not go into the ocean because of sharks. No, I did not go into the ocean above my knees because of sharks. Oh, well, Alicia, just because nobody in your house liked each other enough to turn on the AC does not mean that the rest of us don't have to. Mercy. There ain't no... I'd have moved out. I would have moved out. The second that I could have, I would have moved out of that house. Oh, I lost count. I tell people all the time whenever I'm talking about buying a new vehicle, living here because it snows, I refuse to buy a vehicle that does not have auto start and does not have heated seats. I will not do it. It will not happen. When I live in the South, I will not buy a vehicle that does not have air conditioned seats. I will not do it. I am spoiled. And there's no way that I'm going to change my mind about it. It's just not going to happen. Jaws was filmed a half-hour boat ride from where I'm typing this. Da-da. I said swamp cooler time. It's on. It's been on, Sue. It's on. But once it gets above like 85, it doesn't do much. I mean, that's probably not true. It's probably doing something. It would probably be a lot worse without it on. But listen, I'm not doing this again. I am not doing this again. Just like I will not live in the South and buy a vehicle that does not have air-conditioned seats, I am not going to live in a house ever again that does not have central heating and air. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Air-conditioned seats, that's a thing. Yes, that's a thing. My daughter lives in Alaska and her car has heated seats and air-conditioned seats. I love them both. Yep. Will not. Come on. My great-grandma had a swamp cooler and it worked great. Well, this one doesn't work all that great. I don't have central heating and air. Will not do it. That's a big reason of why I'm not a fan of Australia, to be honest. Because, like, central heating and air isn't a normal thing in Australia, and I just don't understand why. Does that mean you're going to move again? Yes. Yes. What are you going to do when it's summertime? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea because I'm already melting. It's not okay. And you know something else that I don't like about the swamp coolers? And it's like, the swamp coolers are they're like a normal thing around here. So I can see that tons of my neighbors have them. All it takes is for one jerk in my neighborhood to turn on his grill and start grilling. And then everybody, like, I can smell it right now. Somebody is cooking steaks. I can smell it. And I will bet you that by the time we get finished here, everybody in my neighborhood will be grilling because it brings the air in from outside so you can smell everything that goes on outside. And every time somebody lights up a barbecue grill, my stomach just gets to growling. I've heard of heated seats, but not air conditioned. Oh yes, air conditioned seats are a thing. Oh yes. Airboat to blow the air around. That's what I need. I would have it, but we have a steel framed house that has no room in the roof to put the things. My parents have central heating and air. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but when I first moved into this house, I was like, what? There's no, what is a swamp cooler? And why do you not have central? Well, it's an old house. So, you know, it's kind of hard to upgrade the older houses. Listen, I got so stinking mad. I looked right at that man and I said, listen here, sir. 3 signatures of the Declaration of Independence were signed in houses in my hometown that are still standing to this day, and they all have central heating and air. Don't you give me this house is too old to install central heating and air. Oh. Is somebody like feeding information to Delbert today? We have another message. Hey,
Stephanie, it don't look like I'm gonna make it. There's too much traffic. It's like playing Frogger out here.
Oh, poor Delbert. Oh, poor little guy. He said it's like playing Frogger. Oh, that's like lawnmowers. One person gets the mower out, then you hear everyone else. Exactly. Hello, Montoya. Where did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you can use 3-inch high velocity lines in old houses. Listen, there is plenty of space for them to do something in this house. And it's kind of horrible because, you know, Good Loops takes up 2 rooms of the house. This is way too much house. When I first moved into it, I thought it was way too much house for what I needed. But it turns out that Good Loops kind of exploded right after I moved. So it was a good move. Thank you for the 15-minute warning, Ida. Because Good Loops takes up the master bedroom, the master closet, and the den of the house. It's Crochet O'Clock has one of the other 2 bedrooms. I have 1 bedroom, and then you know, I have the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room. That den helps a lot because you guys can't see everything else that is in this room, but that den helps me a lot. Tell Delbert to be careful. People have absolutely forgotten how to drive. I know that's right. Non-essential drivers got me having to turn on AC/DC just to make it to work. Hello, Diana. No, a swamp cooler is not like a window AC unit. I think a window AC unit would actually be better than having a swamp cooler, if I'm being honest. I live in a beach town and most places don't have AC because it supposedly never gets that hot here. But there are times in the summer when it gets into the hundreds. See, people are crazy. People are nuts. I ain't doing it. I am not doing it. I thought you was going to say Metallica. No, AC/DC. I had to do that last week. As soon as all of the non-essential drivers came out. Oh, Jesus. And I only live 14 minutes from my work office, okay? Blood pressure. Thunderstruck. I live in a 1900s house, and the AC company said it would be impossible to put it in because when it rains, it's very wet under my house. So why put it under your house? It doesn't have to go under your house. Why wouldn't you agree for the fact? Hey, you better call somebody, because they fibbing to you. There's so many different ways that they can put central heat and air into your house. Don't you let them tell you no business like that. Like, my house is too old for it. Is it Declaration of Independence old? I think not. Oh, Ida's posting info on the swamp cooler. Put the AC in your attic and have it facing down. All we had when we moved in here was ceiling fans in each room and a refrigerated AC in the kitchen and dining room. So hot here in the summer. Thank you, Montoya. Whew. That's a lot of half doubles, you guys. My Aunt Jean Ann says that hers is in the attic. Yup. We have central heating and air and nothing goes under the house in Texas. My windows are open and I am enjoying the warm weather. Well, that's also because you're crazy. I've lived in a house from 1639 and they had no trouble putting central heating in. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't you give me no mess like that. I love the threading in the yarn. Me too. I love the way that the bamboo slips around it like it's marled together with the cotton versus just being blended in with the cotton. I love it. A little more than halfway around that sucker. All right. I don't think we're going to get to the end of this round before it's time to go. And it's time for me to go crawl in my bath. Funny story about that. So yesterday I was with the patrons for like 6 hours doing behind the scenes because I had to do inventory and I had some really big orders that I had to pack. So I turned on the Zoom meeting and I let them talk amongst themselves while I was doing all of my work because they're all little voyeurs. They all love to watch me do inventory. I have no idea why, but they just love to watch me do inventory. So they got to watch me for about 6 hours of it. And then when I was finished, I said that I was going to go get in the shower. And Ida, you guys don't know this because you don't get the personal time with Ida that I get with Ida. But Ida has this ability to say things with the straightest of faces. The straightest of faces, y'all. And I said, okay, well, you know, I will leave this up and I'll make Ida the host if you guys want to stay and continue chatting, but I want to go get in the shower because it was hot yesterday too when I was moving around and counting and rearranging and doing all of that stuff. I needed a shower. And she goes, Oh, but can't you take us with you? In her sweet little Ida voice with her straight face. Oh, but can't you take us with you? You're not coming into the shower with me. Craziness. My patrons. I love them, but they make me crazy sometimes. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody's finding that funny. It was a pretty funny moment. And while I will do a lot for you guys, and I will do even more for my patrons, I have my limits. And the shower is one of them. Posted a beach picture. Oh, John. I don't know if you know it or not, but it's kind of mean to tease folks. John. It's kind of mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Miss the beach. We love you. I love you guys too. I just said I won't splash. Oh. She also admitted that she faked it. Oh. This is public to the whole world, Christina. Just had a freaky moment there. Made me say something out loud that I didn't want to. That's a little bit much. It is just a little bit much. Ooh, I could call it the imitation crab stitch. What are you calling? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Uh-oh, my floater's back whenever I look down. Dang it. Getting old. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we got 5 more minutes. And hopefully this is not the police calling me to tell me that Delbert's been hit by a car.
Stephanie! I'm trying! I gotta run! Oh my goodness! Stephanie! Whew. I'm okay. He didn't see me. He couldn't stop.
Didn't he say that he was abandoning the mission because it was like playing Frogger? Oh, mercy. Poor Delbert. He's out there playing Frogger with cars, and now he's playing chicken with trains. That was a train, Freaky. Apparently he was trying to get, you couldn't hear him huffing and puffing, trying to get across the track. Have mercy. I can't. Oh, bless the souls that bless us. Goodbye, Christine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it is almost time, isn't it, you guys? So, if you guys aren't part of the It's Crochet Clock Facebook group, make sure that you join because shenanigans continue on there while we're here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyhow, the shenanigans continue on there. Especially when I have weeks where I cannot be here. The shenanigans continue over there, so that's the place to be. Oh, Montoya turned 43 yesterday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Frogger has trains in it. Apparently now Frogger has trains in it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yay, I made it before the end. How about them apples, y'all? Come here. Alrighty. Happy birthday to all the May babies. Yes. Goodbye, Marla. And everybody else, too. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget that tomorrow at, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jennifer and I will be live on the Good Loops Facebook page. So if you don't follow the Good Loops Facebook page, why not? What are you doing? Because, Lord have mercy, you never know what's going to happen with Jennifer around. Y'all think I'm funny. You never know what's going to happen when Jennifer is around. So that goes on tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Good Loops Facebook page. Join the It's Crochet O'Clock Facebook group. Join Patreon so you can get all of the funny behind the scenes stuff and all of the super secret squirrel stuff. Lots and lots of super secret squirrel stuff going on over there. You guys have an awesome week. I am going to go lay down in a bathtub full of ice water. Yes, because it's hot. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.